Welcome back. A great opportunity to learn more about how our law system works. Law Day is coming up in Kamloops on Tuesday, April 23rd. So this coming Tuesday from 5 until 8 o'clock in the evening. And three of the people who are helping to make this happen today are joining us. Constable George Buttles with the Kamloops RCMP. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
You're very welcome. And we have Sean Janot, who is with the BC Sheriff's Department. I've seen you hanging out at the courts.
Yep.
And finally, we have Kamloops lawyer Graham Kay here, who I've also seen hanging out at the courts.
There once in a while.
Yeah. I like seeing you guys on pleasant occasions. I don't want to be arrested, I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to have to need a lawyer. But it's lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell me about Law Day. What is the significance? Have we done this before in Kamloops?
Yeah, Law Day has been an ongoing event in Kamloops for over 10 years. Last year we didn't have it because it's a volunteer situation, and we kind of got a little burnt out, so we took a year off. But it's going on nationally now since about 1983, and it started off as being in celebration of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and it's expanded all over the country since that time.
What is your involvement in it?
You know, Susan, I think this is an event. I always hear people say, well, they've never experienced a courtroom atmosphere, or they don't know this about what kind of what do the police do, and how does the police fit in to the overall justice system. This is an excellent opportunity for the public and the kids. Like, I mean, don't leave the kids out. To come down, have a look. We're going to have Sherry from our forensics unit, and she's going to show everybody how she lifts fingerprints, for example, off of different items at a crime scene. She'll do some photography. She might probably talk about DNA, which is an interesting subject. And we find in the past that the attraction to the forensics department is quite popular. Everybody wants to hear about that. And then finally, this year we're going to have hopefully 3 dogs and a puppy. Our police dog services are going to be doing a demonstration at the front of the courthouse. We'll try to have 2 shows, and of course the puppies are always popular, and it's an excellent opportunity for the people to see what our dogs do and how they help us solve crime, and we're using them more and more on an everyday basis. We have 3 dogs in the city of Kamloops now. One member's off on medical leave, but so we're full bore with our dogs.
Good
and
for you.
They're a real asset for us.
Sean, what part do you play in this? Are you going to be showing people the jail cells, for example?
Yeah, the sheriffs will be doing tours of the cell block area, as
Okay.
well as giving people a tour of our vehicles that we use to transport inmates. So we'll have a collection of vehicles. We have a large truck, some smaller units that we use as well. So we'll be showing people everything that's involved with that, how we transport inmates, and the technology we use to monitor them during transport. So,
how many jail cells are there in the courthouse?
we have 11 in the cell block.
And does everybody have their own quarters, or if it gets really busy, are more than one person put in?
We like to try to keep people by themselves, but there are days, especially on what we call remand days, Mondays and Thursdays at the courthouse, that are usually a lot busier, where we have to double them up.
So people are going to be welcome to come down and learn about these types of things. I think the public generally is very interested in this, because you don't know how the inner workings of a courthouse go together until you either get arrested, or you don't want to learn that way. Law Day is the best way to learn, right? What will you be doing from 5 until 8 o'clock?
Well, myself, I'll be mostly wandering around, but we'll be available to people to talk about access to justice issues, and particularly legal aid issues.
Right.
But we have a number of community agencies that will be participating and setting up booths there to talk about how they're involved in supporting the justice system in various ways. So it can be the Elizabeth Fry Society, the Interior Métis Association, Ask Wellness, and a number of other agencies. Actually, TRU Law School will also be there, so people can find out about going to law school and what that's all about.
Were you mentioning to me that on Law Day you don't have to pay for parking at the courthouse?
That's right. It's the only time we ever get it.
I've had a few tickets in my day.
That's a very good deal right now.
I don't know who does that, and I'm not laying the smackdown on the companies, but boy, they're on you, right? So this is nice to not have to worry about making sure your timer doesn't run out.
That's for sure. That's always a big event.
It is, and so basically what we're saying is it's free. It's a good opportunity to learn about the legal system. Anything else you'd like to add? We're just about out of time.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't go to the hockey game. Come and see us.
That's right. It's at the same time. But you know what? They can come from 5, 6, 7, and then head to the hockey game.
We have a mock trial that starts at 7, and that'll be fun.
Fun. Good to know.
Yep. The trial is Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk fame, and Jack's on trial for stealing the Giants' gold. So that's going to be great. And there's also Judges Cleveley and Harrison will be putting on mock trials with children and scouts and guys to help them get their law badge. So everybody's going to have a great time, the whole family.
Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Graham, Sean, and George. It's lovely
Thanks
to
for
have
having us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Again, Family Law Day. It's not Family Law Day. It's just Law Day. It's next Tuesday at the courthouse, 5 to 8 o'clock. Keep it in mind. Information's on the screen. We're back in about 90 seconds. Stay with us.